Good evening. You're listening to WTCT-FM Pendleton, 95.1 The Hill. I'm Stephen McCormack with the news. The cult of Shmamugu is holding a local bake sale this weekend to raise money for a new portal of insanity. The cult, which worships the unfathomable deity of darkness, Shmamugu, hopes to raise $15,000 to replace the previous portal that was damaged during the annual goat sacrifice. The high priest Zanglor had this to say.
Yeah, we were expecting the giant slug to come through and consume our souls, but the portal just gave way. We've gotten a lot of support from the community, though. It's been fabulous.
The bake sale starts Saturday in downtown Pendleton. A local radio DJ's on-air personality is his actual personality. Many in the upstate were surprised to learn that Crazy Fred is not some wacky persona created for their amusement, but rather the radio legend's real self.
This is honestly scary. I mean, on air it's fun, but in daily life, how does anyone put up with it?
Crazy Fred could not be reached for comment because he was busy driving a monster truck through a quiet neighborhood and using obnoxious sound effects. A local conspiracy theorist revealed he is part of a conspiracy theory to create conspiracy theories. Harry O'Leary of O'Leary's Brewery made a series of seriously eerie conspiracy theories causing citizens to think fearfully.
I apologize sincerely for my eerie series of conspiracy theories which so clearly made citizens so weary.
O'Leary's yearly conspiracy theories severely hindered business for his brewery. In national news, the U.S. Census Bureau announced this afternoon that people do in fact live in North Dakota. The surprising discovery shocked social scientists who previously thought that living there was impossible. Dr. Conn, an anthropologist at Johns Hopkins University, explains.
We honestly had no idea that any human being would want to live in such a boring, cold, desolate landscape. This is beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Research so far reveals that North Dakotans survive off football and oil. A Missouri man who went back in time to cure polio unintentionally caused the creation of jorts. Michael Stevenson claimed that polio ran rampant in his timeline, prompting him to create a time machine to go back and cure the disease early on. Upon arriving back to the present, he discovered that his manipulation of past events inadvertently led to gene shorts, or jorts. Stevenson had this to say.
Dear God, what have I done? I failed humanity!
Other changes made to history include Kid Rock being a thing and a reality TV star becoming president. In international news, the United Nations voted to impose sanctions on the United States for allowing the creation of 5 Transformers movies. The sanctions come after a human rights watchdog group reported that Transformers: The Last Knight was still set to be released this year.
People shouldn't be subjected to this kind of cruelty, and a government that would allow this to happen is failing to protect its citizens.
The sanctions may be lifted after the blockbuster movie franchise ceases and Michael Bay is tried in international court for crimes against humanity. Today's weather is looking lovely with a high of 78 and a low of -5. It'll be mostly sunny this afternoon with a 30% chance of a nuclear firestorm later tonight. That's it for the news. I'm Stephen McCormack. Keep listening to 95.1 The Hill for more updates throughout the day. Now here's Crazy Fred with 6 straight hours of unnecessary sound effects.